Have you ever wondered what it would be like to truly talk to a machine, to engage in a dialogue that feels as natural as speaking with a friend? Not just give it commands, but have a real conversation that flows seamlessly, with understanding and empathy? For years, this was pure science fiction. Robots with personalities, computers that understood us, depicted in movies and books as distant dreams. But now, that fantasy is quietly becoming reality, as technology advances at an unprecedented pace. The technology behind this shift is called a language model, a marvel of modern computing. Imagine it as an invisible mind built from information, existing only to understand and use human language, bridging the gap between man and machine. Its job? Predict the next word in a sentence, a simple idea with powerful consequences, enabling a range of applications. This ability lets it write, translate, summarize, and converse, transforming how we interact with technology. It's changing how we interact with the digital world, making technology feel more human, more intuitive, and more accessible. Think of how you finish a sentence. The cat sat on the... Your mind fills in the blank effortlessly. A language model does this, but on a massive scale, processing vast amounts of data to learn and adapt. It learns from billions of sentences, picking up patterns and connections in language, becoming more sophisticated with each interaction. It's a student of humanity's collective expression, absorbing the nuances of our diverse languages and cultures. We're at the start of a new chapter, technology as a partner in communication, not just a tool but a collaborator. This isn't just a new gadget, it's a tool to help us express ourselves, break language barriers, and access information naturally, reshaping our world. The journey into the mind of artificial intelligence is just beginning, promising new horizons and possibilities. It's a story about language, understanding, and what it means to connect in a complex world, where technology and humanity intertwine like never before. Not long ago, using technology meant memorizing endless commands and navigating clunky, confusing menus. Computers were intimidating, and only a few people truly understood how to make them work smoothly. A single typo could stop you cold, forcing you to start over or dig through thick manuals for help. And if you needed assistance, customer service was a maze of phone prompts and endless waiting, often leaving you more frustrated than before. Then, almost overnight, things changed. Technology evolved at a pace no one expected, quietly transforming our daily lives. Chatbots became genuinely helpful, understanding real questions and responding with useful information, instead of just spitting out canned, robotic replies. Suddenly, you could ask your phone a complex question and get a clear, accurate answer in seconds, as if you were talking to a knowledgeable friend. Translation tools started capturing nuance and context, making cross-cultural conversations smoother and more natural than ever before. This wasn't just a minor upgrade, it was a quiet revolution powered by advanced language models, working behind the scenes to make technology smarter. Now, online shopping assistants can understand your needs, preferences, and even your mood, not just the keywords you type. They grasp intent, making customer service more personal, more effective, and even anticipating what you might need next. Businesses now communicate globally with instant translations, breaking down language barriers that once slowed progress. Travelers can read foreign signs and menus with their phones, turning the world into a more welcoming place. These aren't just conveniences, they're powerful tools breaking down barriers, connecting people, and opening up new opportunities worldwide. The language model is the universal translator we once dreamed of in science fiction, now a reality in our pockets. The world feels smaller, more accessible, and more connected than ever before, as technology brings us all closer together. How does a machine learn language? It's a question that fascinates scientists, engineers, and anyone curious about the future of technology. Unlike humans, it doesn't go to school or sit in classrooms. It learns by reading the internet, absorbing information at a scale no person could match. A language model processes billions upon billions of words, drawing from books, articles, websites, and even everyday conversations online. It sifts through our digital heritage, mapping out the countless ways we express ideas, emotions, and knowledge. Rather than memorizing facts, it learns the intricate patterns of language, how words connect, how sentences are structured, and how meaning flows from one idea to the next. Much like an apprentice watching master chefs, the AI observes language in action, picking up on techniques, styles, and subtle nuances that make communication effective. It studies what makes writing clear, persuasive, or engaging, learning from the best and the most common examples alike. This vast reading gives it a sweeping knowledge across countless topics, from the complexities of science to the creativity of art and everything in between. But its knowledge is shaped by the data it's trained on, reflecting our stories, our collective wisdom, and, inevitably, our biases and blind spots. In many ways, the model becomes a mirror of humanity's digital expression, echoing both our strengths and our imperfections. Its learning is deeply statistical, analyzing patterns and probabilities, yet the results often feel surprisingly intuitive and human-like. While it's not perfect and sometimes makes mistakes, its ability to discuss a vast range of topics is nothing short of astonishing. The immense library it learns from is built by us, filled with our brilliance, creativity, and yes, our flaws. The AI's understanding is vast, but it always remains rooted in human experience, shaped by the diversity and depth of our lives. Ultimately, it's learning from us every day, and in turn, it's helping us communicate, connect, and understand each other better than ever before. Language models are now woven into our daily routines, often without us noticing. They help us write emails, reports, and even tricky messages, acting as creative partners. Professionals use them to summarize documents, brainstorm ideas, and stay updated in their fields. Students turn to AI for explanations, essay help, and tutoring, building confidence and understanding. It's not about machines doing the work, but about enhancing our own abilities. Curious about anything? Ask, and get a direct, conversational answer. The pursuit of knowledge is now more accessible and engaging. AI encourages curiosity, making information feel like a conversation with an expert. The most personal way we experience language models is through our phones and smart speakers. Digital assistants have evolved from simple command takers to genuine conversational partners. They help with reminders, recipes, playlists, and even drafting messages when your hands are full. They make daily life more efficient and less stressful. For people with disabilities, these assistants are more than convenient. They're empowering, offering independence and control. The future points to seamless conversational interaction with technology. Soon, we'll simply speak to our devices in natural language. Our phones are becoming gateways to a smarter, more responsive world. Despite their abilities, language models aren't perfect. They can misunderstand questions, make up facts, or give bizarre answers. These mistakes remind us, this is a machine, not a human mind. The reason? They generate words based on patterns, not truth. If their training data has errors or biases, the model can repeat them. They don't have a built-in fact-checker or moral compass. Sometimes this leads to serious issues, like biased or incorrect advice. That's why human oversight is crucial. We must review and verify what AI produces. Use these tools as powerful assistants, not infallible authorities. Developers work to improve accuracy, but users must stay skeptical. The story of AI is about both its intelligence and our responsibility. Machines make mistakes. It's up to us to catch them. As AI grows more capable, will it replace human creativity? Not quite. AI can write poems or songs, but it doesn't feel love or heartbreak. The human touch, emotion, intuition, perspective remains irreplaceable. The best use of AI is as a collaborator, not a replacement. Artists, writers, and designers use AI for ideas, but the artistry is human. AI handles repetitive tasks, freeing us for creativity and strategy. Technology is a tool. Its value comes from how we use it. Like the printing press or camera, AI expands what's possible. The future is about humans and machines working together, not in competition. The future of language models holds immense promise. In medicine, AI could help diagnose rare diseases and suggest treatments. In education, it could become a personal tutor for every child, adapting to individual needs. Scientific discovery could accelerate as AI connects research across fields and spots hidden patterns. But this future isn't guaranteed. It requires careful planning and ethics. We must build safeguards, share benefits widely, and keep humans in control. The technology is neutral. Its impact depends on our choices. With wisdom and foresight, AI could drive unprecedented progress. The next chapter is about collaboration, not replacement. If we steer it well, AI can help us solve humanity's biggest challenges. We're witnessing the birth of a new kind of intelligence, one that speaks our language and helps us write, learn, and connect. This isn't a sentient machine, but a powerful tool for communication and thought. Language models can be assistants, creative partners, and patient tutors. They can accelerate breakthroughs, make education accessible, and break down barriers. But they also reflect our biases and can make mistakes. The responsibility for guiding this technology is ours. We must be critical thinkers, demanding transparency and accountability. The story of language models is a new partnership: human intellect and AI, creativity and processing power. The future won't be built for us by machines, we'll build it together. The AI mind reflects our own, helping us understand the world and ourselves. The journey is just beginning, and it's one we'll shape together.